What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is the Sports Stage. My name is Austin. I'm your host on this channel. We're doing some picks today, daily fantasy sports player props. If that's what you're into, stick around. We're going to do some MLB picks. We're going to do these on Sleeper. The Sleeper app is where it's at right now. It's my favorite app right now. If you guys follow the channel, you do know I use multiple apps, mostly Sleeper, Dabble, CHALKBOARD, Prizepicks, Underdog, but today we're using Sleeper. I found this is a 4-man slip we're going to do, and we are going to flex it. If you don't know what flex play is on Sleeper, it's an insured pick. Different apps call it different things. CHALKBOARD calls it a shield play. Dabble calls it a hedge play. It's another name for an insured slip. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a 4-man slip, and it is going to be insured as a flex play on Sleeper. Real quick, guys, quick recap. Huge VIP slip today and yesterday. Both of them were a 14x payout. We flexed both of those. If we hit all 5, we're getting 14x back-to-back days. Both days we hit 3 out of the 5. And didn't quite, I'm sorry, my bad. Today we hit 3 out of the 5. Yesterday we hit 4 out of the 5. With yesterday's was a 2.6x payout, I believe, with the 4-man, or the 4 hitting. And then today the 3 out of the 5 was a it was a 0.36 payout. So we only won $36. We got our money back plus $36. But man, we've been close in the last 2 days. I am going to try to do another huge slip in the VIPs tomorrow. Both of those slips today and yesterday were VIP slips, so I didn't put them out on the YouTube channel, but in the VIPs, that's where I'm going to try to do that again tomorrow. We're going to hit one of those one of these days. We are going to hit one of those. We've been so close, so freaking close. Today, if you count all the picks in total, we were 5-3 on picks. Just not lining up with the slips. We need all 5 of those picks to be on the same damn slip so we can hit that 14x payout. But I like to do big insured slips. It's just kind of an easy way to stay profitable in daily fantasy sports on these player props. So let's jump right into it, guys. I'm going to get right to the picks. First one we're going with is Adolis Garcia on his strikeout line. The reason I'm starting on this screen right here where you see his strikeout sheet, Props.cash, this website that I use for all my analytics and my data points that I'm getting for why I'm making these picks, they didn't have an actual batter strikeout line for Adolis Garcia, so I had to go to his singles line and then just scroll down to look at his strikeouts history and chart here. I find ways to find the data for you guys. This one was a little bit of I had to find a loophole to find it, but this is his last 10 games, his strikeouts. As you see here, August 4th. Right now it is still August 4th. It's 9:30 at night. I'm getting these picks in. These picks are for tomorrow. I did not say that yet. I apologize. Monday, August 5th. But today, August 4th, 3 strikeouts. I love taking MLB players on the strikeout line the day after they have a bad game. Excuse the quick pause. I had to plug in the phone. Battery was low. But anyways, I love taking players, MLB players, the day after they have a bad game on their strikeout line and hitting the under, especially if it's at 1.5. If it was at half a strikeout, I probably would stay away from it and avoid it because any given day somebody could strike out once. But the likelihood of an MLB player striking out twice isn't very high, especially if they're coming off of a 3 strikeout game. These are Major League Baseball players. These guys are the best in the world at what they do. So I have found a lot of success taking players under the 1.5 strikeout line after a really bad game. I don't think Garcia is going to go over 1 strikeout again. He's definitely not going for 3 strikeouts back-to-back. If he does, I'll eat my words. But if you're listening to this, Adolis, which I know you're not going to watch this because you can't bet on sports, especially your own player props, I got faith in you, man. You're not striking out more than once tomorrow. You're not doing it. So lock that one in, guys. Adolis Garcia under 1.5 strikeouts. That's our first pick of this 4-man slip. Patrick Corbin's going to be our next one. We're going to move over into his strikeout line. Let me try to find it quickly for you guys. Clicked on the wrong game. San Francisco, Washington right here. Patrick Corbin, his strikeout line is set at 4.5 strikeouts. You see, he's been over it in 6 of his last 10 games. So naturally, you're probably thinking we're going to take the over. Well, I'm going to take the under here, actually. The under as you can see, has minus odds. That's per DraftKings. But Caesars has minus odds. Fanatics has minus odds. If you first look at this chart, you're like 6 out of the last 10 games, he's been over it. He's even gotten 3 Ks, 4, 3, 3. He's been close on the games that he hasn't gotten it. If you consider 2 strikeouts under what he needs close, I would say he's been close in this game against Detroit. These other 3 that he missed it, he wasn't very close. But the reason I'm taking the under, let me scroll down here and show you guys. Look at the strikeout percentage for San Francisco this season. On the season, they are 9th in strikeout percentage. The last 30 games, they're 3rd in strikeout percentage. In the last 15 games, they are 5th in strikeout percentage. They are killing it right now in strikeout percentage. Pair that with this. Strikeouts per inning, Patrick Corbin is in the 13th percentile in Major League Baseball. All odds are against him right now to hit that over at 4.5. This one could change. I don't know for sure, but just looking at the data here and the analytics going into the matchup, not his recent trends, because he's been over at 6 of the last 10, 60%. That's pretty good recent trends. But looking at the matchup, how many people should smash this under? This line could change, so lock this in as soon as you can. If you're getting it tonight, great. If you're looking at this thing first thing in the morning or listening to this video on your way to work in the morning, lock it in as soon as you can. Pull over, whatever you got to do so that you don't get in a crash. But put this one in, guys. I am extremely confident that this one is going to hit for us on the under Patrick Corbin with his strikeout line. So that I'm locking that one in as my second pick on this slip. Now I'm going to go back to batter strikeouts. I don't know if they're going to have this line up on the props.cash here. They do. They have Shohei's chart. So we're going to take Shohei Ohtani. His line's at 1.5 batting strikeouts. We're hitting the under on this one. He's at minus 225 right now. As you guys can see, sometimes I'm wrong, right? He went 3 strikeouts on the third. This is the third. And then 2 strikeouts on the fourth. Off day today. Sorry. Scratch that. I thought today was the 5th for some reason. Tomorrow's the 5th on Monday. I was mixed up in my head. 3 strikeouts yesterday, 2 strikeouts today. Some players do go back-to-back games where they're just that bad. Shohei's not doing this again. Shohei's one of the best players in baseball. Okay, he's not going to strike out more than 1 time tomorrow, in my humble opinion. I really like I said, taking guys after a bad game. After 2 bad games, I'm definitely confident in taking Shohei on the 1.5 line and hitting that under. Last 5, he's actually been over it 3 out of the last 5 games. But on the season, 30% of the time, he is over that 1.5 line. So 2/3 of the time, a little bit more than 2/3 of the time, actually, he's hitting that under. Tomorrow he's going to hit the under as well. He's going against Aaron Nola, who is a damn good pitcher. You guys know that. Everybody knows Aaron Nola is a good pitcher. He is a little bit past his prime, but he's still a great pitcher in the major leagues. I'm just confident that Shohei, being as good as he is, isn't going to go 3 straight games with multiple strikeouts. It's just not something he does very often. It's very hard to see it on this chart because it's so scrunched together because this is his whole season. But he's done it a couple times, I'm not going to lie. It looks like right here he went 4 straight games with multiple strikeouts. Here he went 3 straight with multiple strikeouts. Again here, this would be the 4th time this season that he's been 3 or more straight games with multiple strikeouts. I just don't think he's going to do it, guys. Neither do the sports books. They've got it favored at minus 225 on the under. That's a heavy, heavy favorite on this player prop. Hit that under. Put that one in as a 3rd pick on the slip. Like I said, we are going to insure this slip. It's a flex pay. The payout isn't going to be as high as it would be if we just went straight up. All 4 have to hit. But we have that safety blanket. If one of these strikeout lines does not go in our favor, we're going to be covered because of that insured pick. And then the last one we're going with, we're going to go on a singles line, and we're going to move over into that Cleveland game here, the Cleveland Diamondbacks game. This is the early game, but I believe it's a 4:05 Eastern time. 4:05 Eastern time first pitch, if I remember right. Don't quote me on that start time. All these games are afternoon games tomorrow, so there's no early day game. that you have to worry about. You should have all day to put these picks in, but get them in as soon as you can because, like I said, some of these may change, especially if most of the public is smashing one side or the other. This one we're going with Josh Naylor on his singles line. Right now it's a toss-up. It's a coin flip, right? They got it almost. They got minus 105 on the over, minus 135 on the under. Under is slightly favored. This is according to Fanatic Sportsbook. If we look at BetMGM, they've got minus 120, minus 10, and then Caesars has it minus 121, minus 13 on the over. So all three of these books that they're giving us the lines here are almost 50-50 chance to go over or under. Naylor has been a player that's been hot for the last few years, right? We all know Josh Naylor's name. We all know his brother's name now too, Bo Naylor. But they're great. Josh Naylor, he's a great baseball player. You see here, over his last 10 games, he's had a single in 6 of them. At least one single in 6 of them. He's had multiple singles in 3 of them. So 3 out of 10 isn't great, but all we need is one single from Josh Naylor tomorrow. He is going up against Zach Gallen, who is not a superstar pitcher, but he is a good pitcher. So there's a chance he does not get it. I'm confident Josh Naylor is going to get this tomorrow. He is a lefty batter versus a right-handed pitcher. That favors the batter in the opposite matchups there. We all know that. That's why switch hitters always hit from the opposite side of the plate. You just see the ball better. It's coming out away from you rather than coming right over your shoulder. If you don't know why batters do that, if you're not that experienced with baseball, but that's why they do it. Nonetheless, guys, I think Josh Naylor is going to go over this. This is a great pick for us. One single for Josh Naylor. That's all he needs. Just bloop it out there, Josh. Then you can do your thing and go ahead and swing big and go for the fences like you do. Those are our picks, guys. That's all 4 of them. Patrick Corbin, under 4.5 Ks. Adolis Garcia, under 1.5 strikeouts. Shohei Ohtani, under 1.5 strikeouts. And Josh Naylor, over half a single. I'm very confident in this slip. We are going to do it, like I said, a flex play. If you want to play it as straight up and all 4 have to hit, that's on you. I'm doing it as a flex play just in case one of those picks does not hit. With my luck lately, it seems like I'm hitting. If I have a 4-man slip, I'm hitting 3 out of the 4. If I have a 2-man slip, I'm hitting 1 out of the 2. If I had a 12-man slip, I'd hit 11 out of those damn 12. So I'm doing it as a flex play, and like I've said in the last few videos, I'm keeping it light right now. Half a unit is all I'm doing. Find your unit, whatever that is. If you want to do a full unit, do whatever you want to do. But what I'm doing right now is half a unit per play on baseball and even the Olympics and basketball. I'm a little bit, my record, basketball is a little bit better than baseball. It's just a little easier to bet on basketball than it is on baseball. It's a little more predictable. But the reason I'm staying light right now is because football season's coming, and that's where I win big. So if you guys follow me, you follow my picks, if you're a subscriber to my free or VIP plan, you guys know football's where I win. You're going to win with me. Keep that bankroll nice and high right now because here in about a month and 2 days, I think it's September 6th or 7th is game 1. Ravens Chiefs. Football season's coming. It's on the horizon, guys. We can see it. It's right there. Fantasy football drafts are kicking off right now. Everybody's drafting their teams. Football is coming. Get that bankroll ready because we're going to win big this year, just like I did last year. So that's why I'm staying light. Real quick, one last offer before you guys jump off the video. Do have a deal going right now. I'm trying to grow my Instagram page. Head over to my Instagram. The link is in the description down here. Give me a follow and just send me a DM with the word YouTube in it. I don't care what you say. Just put the word YouTube in it, and I've got it set up to auto-reply to you guys right now. I'll get you a free month of my VIP picks. It's a perfect time to do it going into football season. You can see what we're all about on the sports stage on my winnable page. You can start winning with us now. Get ready, get that bankroll ready for football season because, like I said, we're going to win big in football. So follow on the IG. Send me a message with the YouTube with the word YouTube in it, and then we'll get rolling, guys. We can all do this together. Sports betting is fun. We're going to have a blast this season. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited too. Let me know in the comments what else you guys want to see. If you want to see more baseball or basketball picks right now. Tomorrow I'll probably try to put out a video for Olympic basketball picks for Tuesday's games. There's no basketball games tomorrow in the Olympics, but Tuesday there is. That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all the support you guys give me. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's do this together. Let's win, and see you guys next time.